Hey YouTube, what's going on? What's poppin', everybody's it's finest hosted by Mike. I am exhausted. Today I went to the market to Meadowlands. As you guys can see, I was talking shit and shooting the breeze with my buddy Tim, Izzy and his son Manny, and a couple of others that I'm cool with. That's just a typical day for me to fuck with people and people to fuck with me. It is what it is. And yeah, I just wanted to put that video out there. I thought it was a cool video. It was nice. The weather was nice as far as the wind and not crazy hot up until later in the afternoon. Once the clouds cleared, the skies got blue and the sun got extremely yellow and dry. But other than that, it was actually a pretty decent morning. As you can see at the flea market. I did have to go back to the flea market to pick up some other stuff. Damn, I should have put that in the video too. I picked that up but I picked up a lot of shit at the flea market from this one guy. They're all cars. They're all Hot Wheels. I've been on a real big kick buying Hot Wheels and Matchbox for Isaiah because he collects them. He only collects them carded. I spent almost $200 from one guy. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me show you guys them. My table got clean, as you can see. Isaiah did it. Speaking of, ironic. This stuff I did pick up, and I did pick this stuff up. I think in Family Dollar and Dollar General. I only pick up real cars. I don't do the generic. This is nice. This is 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning. Got two. I always get two or more of certain cars. This is nice too. A 1990 Volkswagen Golf Country. And this I don't know where the hell I got this from. The 2020 Ford Shelby GT. Nice color. Anybody know me know I love Ford. I'm a Ford guy. A lot of people don't like Fords. I do. I only like certain cars. Like I like the F-150s. I like their their vans. And I love the Mustang. Other than that, that's the only thing that Ford makes that I'm a real fan of. And of course, Expeditions and stuff. I've owned all of those. Here you got a 2019 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss Limited. And then you have a Ford GT in that dope ass color. Then I got mad shit here that I got from the flea market. I went back to the Meadowlands. I very rarely go back to the Meadowlands on the same day. But I was in my truck. I dropped off some stuff to Scottish Mike. Dropped off some stuff to my boy KK, as I call him. He's short for Korean Kevin. And yeah, so I went back on my motorcycle because I was gonna, I wanted to go to Target and I wanted to go Hot Wheels hunting. So I thought it would be a lot easier and faster travel. Not as comfortable, but not as comfortable as being in a car or a truck. But, I made it work. I got these from him. I picked up three sets. I think this is this year's set. This is for him, So here you got these cars. Got a Honda Civic, a Porsche, Mercedes, and I don't know the other two cars. Look like a BMW, and I don't know the other two. But I picked up 3 copies. There's 2 more in here. Then I got a whole bunch of other cars that I picked up from him as well. Just in case somebody's like, wow, you spend $200 on cars. Yeah, well, you got cars like this. This stuff is dusty because he does sell in Englishtown, and he got them all covered. Like this is a 2023 Nissan Z. I mean, there's a lot of cars in here. I'm not gonna really go crazy showing you guys that, but had the extra money. I decided to splurge a little bit. Normally, I only go for cars that I pick up for like $2 or something like that in the stores. And speaking of that, since we already on this kick, I also got these. They came from between Family Dollar, Dollar General. You got 2 of these 1968 Chevy C10s in gold. Then you have this 1960 Chevy El Camino. And this I actually got. They only have one. I got this in Dollar General. This was like $8, and that's basically almost just around $11 cheaper than what I got it from in the Woodbridge Mall's toy show from my boy Lewis. No, actually no. I think I got it for 50. I think Lewis sold this to me for 15. He was asking 20, and I got it for 15. It's from Track Fleet. I really want to get that Ultra Magnus. This is the second one of this one I got, but I do have some of the Optimus trucks that come single by itself. This I got in Target. They had Wild Bill and they had this Snake Eyes. I don't remember if I have this Snake Eyes and not. If I do, I'll take this. I'll get my money back on this one. Because there's one where I think he come with like gray or blue, weird looking boots. I can't remember which one I have. So I picked this up anyway. That was like $23 with tax. And this stuff here I got from a guy named Joe. I call him Cranky Joe because he's always fucking cranky. But so am I. So who am I? You know, this was like $100. You got all these wrestlers in here and these three. I don't know why he came up with that price, but normally he's a lot more expensive on wrestlers, so I just took it and ran with it. You have Bizarro, Supergirl, and Superman. And since it was all three of them, I took those. I think these are sold around 25, between 20 and 35 maybe. It's been a while since I checked. But these are kind of hard to come by on card, you know, especially due to the fact that they come with comic books. And it is Bizarro, Supergirl, and Superman. So you got a slow villain with the DNA of the L family. And I thought that was pretty badass, so that's why I took those. And you basically have over $100 just in these guys. You got you got Luke and Butch. You got Brutus the Barber Beefcake with his shears. You have the green version of the $1 Million Man with his belt. You have British Bulldog Davy Smith, the Ultimate Warrior. I always forget this guy's name. You got Irwin, IRS. I can't remember this guy's name. You got Typhoon. You got Avil Hart. I can't remember this dude's name. And then you got the black suit version of the $1 Million Man without the belt. So most of these guys are around 15 to $30, depending on the figure. So that's that. And this stuff I got from Pete. Pete sold me all this for $120. You got Stormbreaker. As you can see, this sumbitch is heavy. I knew sooner or later I would get this because I did not get it in GameStop like 2 years ago when it was like $100. And Pete also had the Captain America shield. I didn't even ask him how much he wanted because I have one. I do have Mjolnir, and now I have Stormbreaker, which is pretty dope. This thing is heavy. Definitely worth every bit of 100. I mean, if you can get it for under that, that'd be great. But you know, to pay $120 for Stormbreaker, these three, this girl, and this this Good Smile Company figure. That's pretty cool. And this stuff here I got from Ben. Ben was set up with Eddie. I know both of them from over 4 years of being at Red, White, and Blue, and of course the flea market as well. But I knew Ben for years. I knew him before my boy Louis Pepe passed away because he brought all the concert T-shirts. And I always saw him and Eddie walking around even before I was properly introduced and stuff like that with them. So I knew these guys for about maybe 6 or 7 years now. And of course, Ben gave me a good price on this stuff. I'm gonna break it down for you guys in a minute. This book here, some lady had some comics. They had a G.I. Joe, I forgot which one, a G.I. Joe in 3D, but the book wasn't in that great condition, even though it was $2. I didn't pick it up. But I did pick this one up because this one has a lot of comps on it. Journey into Mystery. I only got it because it was number one. Looked it up. It's anywhere from, it starts at like $20, $25 and up. So for $2, and it's in pretty decent condition. That's why I took that. These, I don't know if he's Russian or Ukrainian or Middle Eastern, but he's a weird guy. Kind of tough around the edges, but he always gives me good prices. I only paid $20 for this Mumra, this Vampire, Electro, and Spidey, and he actually gave me that Wheeljack. So I only paid $20 for the 4 of them. Spider-Man alone is worth that. He's probably worth about the same to $5 less. Same. This Mumra is probably worth somewhere around, say maybe $20, 15 to 20, I would say. He's missing one of his hood pieces, but his Wheeljack, he's probably worth about $20 in parts. So either way, profit is there. This stuff I'm a little upset at. The guy who had his son helping him, he's a little slow, and I know there was more stuff than this. I should have really been properly watching him put the stuff in the bag. But I thought everything was in the bag because I feel like there was some G.I. Joes missing because I knew it was a lot more than this. And there's another figure like this that's missing too. And I paid this guy $150. And it was at the West, I would say West Africa, West Orange, Cody Arena, which isn't that far from my house. I'm thinking about going back there tomorrow, just to see what's going on. I was going to do a garage sale tomorrow, but I don't know how that's going to pan out. That's why I haven't posted it on Garage Sale Finder and on Facebook Marketplace yet. Because I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. But I really need to clean up that garage. So depending on what time I come back from Columbus, God willing, tomorrow, that would probably, give me a general idea on what I plan on doing. But this stuff, I paid $150 for this stuff. He wanted $220, and we kept going down and down. But I think somehow some stuff got left behind because my son brought the stuff home for me. Being that him and his girl, he followed me in his Mercedes, to the show. And yes, Alex, I saw Sergeant Slaughter, and I mentioned you and the action figure. He actually showed me a picture. It was funny, and I was gonna go back, but I was so tired and thirsty. I just left, and we're not my, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter talking about it. But anyhow, this I picked up something like this. I think at JoeCon. It was like it had the Viper here. So whenever I'll see stuff like this, I would pick it up, especially considering the fact that you got the Headman in the package with General Tomahawk, and he wanted $85 just for this. I mean, I wasn't gonna argue with it. There's still. I paid up for this. It was fucking $40 to get into the show. And it was mainly a comic book show. It was more comic books than anything. And it was like inside of like an area where they have a hockey. It's basically like a hockey stadium, and it's right behind, I guess, the West Orange Zoo. It was like a big event for both places today. I've been living here all this time and never knew that place even existed. It wasn't that many famous people there, but the guy who played Shredder in the Turtle movie was there. I think I have a Shredder. I should have had it signed, but I didn't really concentrate. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But this is all the shit. I'm not going to, really go crazy dwelling on all this bullshit. But I did get these. I know I have them, but I got them anyway. I got Devastator's head, and then I got the G2 Devastator piece. I probably already have this piece. And then there's this guy. But there was another one that was left behind. The son, I don't know what happened. Somehow, I might try to go back there tomorrow, but hey, I think there was some stuff that was left behind or whatever, so we'll figure that out. I know I'm not wrong, only because I remember I had a lot more G.I. Joe. Excuse me, I had more G.I. Joes than this, I believe, and I know there was another one of those. I don't think I put it down. I don't know, whatever happened. At the end of the day, this is still worth $150, but I swore it was more. I know I'm getting old, but I'm not getting stupid. Well, not exactly. And anyway, this is the stuff I got from Ben, so let me move this crap over so I can open up each bag. I'm not gonna say what I paid for this stuff, but wasn't bad. You got these Jurassic Park Hot Wheels. They're all number 3 or 5. A 38 Dodge Airflow. And I think they're like the real metals. Yeah, real riders. So these are normally around $4 or $5 each. And everything else is in the bag. So let's go. This fell out of a bag. This ain't really worth shit. It's like one of them cheap ass toys. But then you got some stuff in here. So we have I think this is the regular. This is before McFarlane took over. This is the Mattel Batman Multiverse. This is like just your basic Batman figure. I might put these out if I do my garage sale. Same thing with this Spidey. This little Hulk. Then you have the McFarlane. I think this is Thomas Wayne Batman or something like that. And you got this old little Batman. Then you see what this is. Looks like an old Skipper, some Dick Tracy PVC, or what do you call them, cake toppers. Then you have an old, this will be like Jack Nicholson's version of the Joker from '89 Batman. Then here, what do we got? Let me try to rip this open. Let me put my phone down for a second so I can rip this bag open. And we have another multiverse Batman. We got this Spidey. He's a Marvel legend. I think that's old Ant-Man or something like that. Then you got this wrestler, Mattel. And you got a Star-Lord basic figure. And we have this Spider-Man basic figure. This Headless, whoever the hell he's supposed to be. And then it's Spider-Man on a, sort of, like riding a scooter or something. And let's see what's in here. Hold on. I'll put the phone down again. Got some army people. Got another one here. And you got this other crappy Spider-Man figure. Some more of those military type crap figures. A turtle. More of these guys. More. And I know this was in there. That's why I brought this bag. Got one of these guys from the Battle Force 2000. Figure just try to commit suicide. Got this Green Ranger figure. Some more of these army guys. These army guys ain't worth shit. Doctor Strange. Look like he throwing up gang signs. Those like Chapman. I don't know who the hell this thing is. Got a Star Wars. And of course, G.I. Joe Classified. Mutt with no junkyard. And you got, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. And a gun. It's probably Mutt's. I don't think so, but I'll put it with him because it's big. So that's that. Bag of uselessness. And then you got this little bag that was busted open with crap in it. Okay. And you got here a Law from Law and Order. You got one of these action figures from Pocahontas. I think this is from MASH. I think that's a MASH figure. That's probably from him, Pocahontas guy. Then we got a couple of like Lion King, Lady and the Tramp, and I don't know what that skunk thing is. I don't know who this is from. I'll have to do like Google search on him, but I'll probably clean him up. Then of course you got this. I don't know. I still picked him up. Sneak peek, but he's all fucked up. Oh, you got one of these fake ass quick kicks. That's Ramco, I believe. Then we got Going Bald Face from the A Team. And we got the top half of Raptor. And we got some, these are all Fortnite, except for this dude. That's not Fortnite. I'll put that in that pile. That's Fortnite. These are Fortnite. That's like a Battleborg or something like that from Star Trek Next Generation, I believe. Uh-huh. And last but not least, this bag. See if I can bust it open. Hold on, I gotta put this down. All right, so we got here another Mattel, what you call it? A Mattel multiverse. We got a Black Panther figure. We got this. Why his fucking fist looks weird? Looks so small. Definitely multiverse. I think that's the multiverse Lex Luthor. Then we got this crappy, well, not really crappy, Iron Man. Then we got this Ultimate Bam Bam Bigelow. Mattel. Elite. Mattel Elite. I said Ultimate. So yeah, that's that stuff. And then this was on my back porch. Let's see what's in here since I'm already doing this stuff. Part me putting this down. So yeah, guys, it's my life. First, let me take the name off because my wife she be getting on us now when everybody gets packages and they don't take the names off of it. I never used to give a shit, but my wife is real funny with that. Anybody who's married, you know that women can be a real pain in the ass, especially when they keep dwelling on shit. Damn, this thing, one side of the tape don't want to come open. Shit. What the fuck is this? Kryptonite tape? Damn. I ordered so much shit, y'all. I don't even know what I be ordering. I gotta start writing down what I ordered. The hell is this? Oh, okay. I know what these are. These are Insecticons, I believe. I remember ordering these now. Yeah. I think I got these from Whatnot. I think this is busted. Yeah, that's broken. And this. So there's all four. I mean, there's all three of them. Not bad though, considering one got his what's it called broken. But still in all, no weapons, but not bad. So this is my haul. This came today in the mail, and then I got all this. So yeah. So 120, 100, that's 220, 220 and 150. Is 370, and then this stuff. So 370. I'm at around 430 for this stuff, not including. I would say more like 475, maybe 480 if you include this. No, actually, more like under 500. Let's put it that way, because you got to add that for 23. That was like $9 and two, yeah, just about. So that's my haul for today. Hopefully, I get a better haul tomorrow. It's not, they say it's not great to be greedy, but hey, if I'm paying for it, why not, right? So let's see how that pans out, y'all. I gotta get ready to call Isaiah, because Isaiah went out. It's tough being a parent, and your last child, the baby of the house, is growing up, and you're teaching him how to drive, and he wants to go places on his own now. So I kind of like grind my teeth when he's going out now, because with Mikey and Michelle, they were only 2 years apart. They went out with friends, and being in Manhattan, being in New York, it was a lot easier for me to deal with, because we knew more people and had more resources. Out here, Jersey is different. It's almost 10 years later now. Again, he's the youngest, so it's a little rough on me and the wife to. We're not strict parents, but it is kind of a little rough on us to let go. You guys, anybody who have youngest, sooner or later you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Where I'm going with this. That's the word I was trying to say. But he's not that far from his school. His school is like literally like a 6-minute walk from here. And less than a minute drive, and he's only like 2 or 3 blocks from there. So he went out, they're having parties at his friend's house, a graduation party. Because his friend's a senior. So, yeah. So, gave him some leeway. And, so around 11:30, I'll call him and say, all right, it's time to come home now. It's a little rough, like seeing him take, he normally me and him go get our haircuts at the same place, but he wanted to go get his own haircut, at the barber. So I was like, fuck it, I let him go. I mean, he's been, doing his own thing now, and it's hard to let go. Hard to let go, man. But you got to do it. You got to let go. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is there. But anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace, love, and hair grease to y'all. I haven't said that in a long time. So hopefully I get some decent shit tomorrow. And speaking of this, Scottish Mike was lucky enough to get a Doink the Clown that was a prototype, because he showed me pictures. And he asked me, hey, can you bring the wrestlers tomorrow? I want to look at them. But unfortunately, these are mainline. So he did get a Doink the Clown that was... So lucky you bastard. So he got a test shot Doink the Clown. None of these are test shots though. All these are just regular mainlands. You know what I mean? But good for him, man. Good for him. But yeah, these are regular. But it doesn't matter to me. It's still cool. So I'm probably gonna put all this stuff in this box and just leave it here for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll bag and tag stuff. I'm going to start getting back on my kick of keeping toys and then just accumulate them again for next year or whatever. Because normally I would just bag and tag stuff and hand it over to Eunice. But I think I'm going to stop doing. I think I'm going to slow down a lot. I think what I'm going to start doing from now on is just starting to, start to do this again. So yeah. That's my plan. Of course, you're probably like, damn, why? I just took a whole bunch of, well, not really a whole bunch, but I took a decent amount of shit to Joe Fest, and I had the intentions on getting rid of it with, with Ryan from Toy Federation, and I did. I was happy to get those 3 figures. I got the Sideshow Jason and Freddy, because I did want the upgrades, and if I did have the old ones, I probably would have got rid of old ones to keep these guys. And on top of that, I also got my Sideshow Clint Eastwood cowboy, and speaking of that, they're right here. Actually, let me open this up so you guys don't have to really deal with the glare. I might as well turn this into a hot toy, and this is the piece I was telling you about. As you see, it's glued here, broken here, and this is I didn't put the stuff on it yet, because I was thinking about spray painting this shit tan and then brown and just do that, you know what I mean? Instead of me buying another one. I'm gonna figure something out, because I am not fucking buying another one. It was my fault I broke it. So here you got, this is the Jason Fred. Look how fucking nice they look. They look crazy compared. I mean, still too clean. So I might dirty these up, and I'm really good at that. So I might dirty them up because they look too clean. But look at that Robert England's face. It's time for prime time, bitch. You can really see Jason's eye. Really, really nice. I got my Rambo from 3A back there, or 3-0, whatever the fuck it is. I got my Terminator, Sarah Connor, come with me. If you want to live, you bastards. Look at that. Then you got Brandon Lee's crow back there. His father sitting here, Mr. Bruce Lee. Sarah Connor. And then you got Harry Callahan back there, Dirty Harry. Then you got my man, Drop It, Dead or Alive, You're Coming With Me, Clarence Bartiger. Book him. For what? He's a cop killer. So you got those in there, down there, down there. And then up here up top. See, I have a great wife. This is why we get along. Because, you know, I met her, and I've always been a collector, and even video gamer. So she not only supports it, she understands it. Not her cup of tea, but she never steered me in the wrong direction. I see a lot of people at toy stores, at toy shows, and they're selling their collection off, and their wives be like, yeah, I want the stuff out the house. I think those are selfish people, and I believe the guys that do it are selfish. They're too pussy crazed, because, let me tell you, there's way too much vagina out there to sit there and give up shit you like for any woman. And for any woman who sit there and wants you to give up your shit for her, is a selfish bitch. I'm sorry, but it is what the fuck it is. Because if you met a person and that person's been collecting before they met you, who the fuck are you to turn around and think your smelly ass, you know what I'm saying, should stop them from collecting? I'm sorry, but fuck that. I'm gonna collect for life until I take my last breath and I'm in that drawer before my funeral and before I get cremated. Y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do to all my stuff. But until then, respect the fact that I collect. Because at the end of the day, you could be collecting women, you could be collecting crack, cocaine, all types of shit. So I don't really like when I see guys that do that, and I feel like they're stupid. You know what I mean? But to each his own. But I just feel a certain way about that. I feel like if you know what I mean, I think I don't know. A lot of women are just selfish, self-centered bitches, bro. And then a lot of you guys out there just fucking stupid Neanderthals to sit there. It's not about you putting your collectibles and your stuff before your wife or your kids. That's a no-no. All this is extra curriculum money. But no woman should sit there and be like, yo, listen, man, I don't want this shit in the house, or you can't collect that. No, fuck that. Any real woman and real life partner should always accept a man having a man cave, and you should be happy that if you're you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go there because I'm about to go crazy. Then I got my other stuff in here. I'm not gonna actually. I should open this up. This is just miscellaneous, my Mr. T stuff. Come on, you crazy sucker. You must be crazy or something. I ain't breathing heavy. So I got my Michael Jacksons there. Got more crap down there. I figured I might as well just, show this. Why not? Then my Coca-Cola stuff. I actually collect Coca-Cola crap. Then here we got my, that's the DeLorean 2 from Back to the Future. You got the Bat Pod. I do want to get Catwoman to put her right here next to it. Then, of course, you got Back to the Future 2, Marty McFly. Not my favorite Back to the Future movie, but I can't stand 3. Then you got Einstein with him. Then you got Doc. Then you got the Back to the Future 1 DeLorean. So, pretty badass stuff. And yes, I do not like Disney. And my plan was to get all this stuff here. And accumulate it and then do like I normally do. Just accumulate a lot of Disney stuff and these statues and stuff and then sell them like I always do. But my wife don't like or dislike Disney, but she loves the stuff in the cabinet now. So now stuff that I've acquired to resell is now stuff that she decided to keep. So it's amazing how this stuff is now part of the cabinet, and that's actually expensive. Those are real Disney dollars and frames, and I was happy when I brought that to resell it, and it was on a table and that was meant to be sold out. And she's like, "Oh, I know you're putting that with the other Disney stuff, right?" So yeah, so now she decided she wants the shit in here. So again, it is what it is. And yeah, let me show you guys this stuff here, and we're gonna call it a day, Mona May. Since I'm already doing this, I might as well show y'all guys. So that's my Mike Tyson up there. That's the one that I picked up upstate New York when I had to go through Bear Mountain, and I was fucking terrified going up that fucking mountain. Man, listen, it was crazy. And I'm the greatest. You know, Muhammad Ali. Then this I got from that Malika Hall or whatever toy show when they had a price only at $200, and I wound up paying $100 for this big ass. This thing is huge. From a distance, he looks like a tall ass brute version of Tony Soprano, James Gandolfini, right? But then the closer you get up, it looks like somebody added a whole bunch of fat makeup to Dave Bautista. It's crazy, but it's really, really nice. Only thing that would have made this shit way better is if it was in white. If it was a white outfit, that would have fucking killed this. But it's like a bootleg version of like a company out there in Hong Kong that their own version of like a bootleg Hot Toys / Kingpin, unlicensed. Then in here I got some pieces that I picked up from that show I did in I forgot that toy show I did in Jersey at the Armory. Kind of a crappy Superman, but a really, really nice head sculpt of like Christopher Reeve. Really, really nice. Actually looks better than the Hot Toys one they did. The body looks fucked up, but it's not bad looking. And then he actually threw this in, the same guy he threw in this Joker for me. It's supposed to be Joaquin Phoenix version of Joker, which I actually did like that movie, by the way. Speaking of movies in DC, I now cannot wait. I can't speak for everybody. When Brandon Roth did Superman Returns, I know a lot of people that backlashed him because he played a gay role on I forgot what episode of a TV series. And he wasn't that known, and everybody was like, well, hey, he doesn't even have blue eyes. He doesn't have blue eyes, blah blah blah. But he did bulk up for the role. And I actually liked his interpretation of Clark Kent and Superman back then in 2006. I saw the movie in 1 week. I saw it 4 times. That's how much I liked that movie. Personally, I know some people are like, yeah, not me. To each his own. But I actually liked Superman Returns. And when I found out Henry Cavill was doing Superman and Man of Steel, and I liked him in that movie. I forgot that Greek movie. I forgot what movie he played in. And I was like, yo, I could see him as Superman. He needs to bulk up, but I could see it. And I wound up, just like everybody else, next to Christopher Reeve, I thought he was a really, really good Superman. In the Man of Steel, he played the part because he had the size. Even though they added extra muscle padding to the uniform, I thought he played the role very well. When you think of modern Superman, I think of him. And everybody got upset when this new guy took over the role, or James Gunn went back to the drawing board, redid it. But the previews are actually like sticking to me. Like I actually like the previews now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give the movie a chance. I went to see that horrible ass Captain America movie they did with with Anthony Mackie. Not that I don't like him. I just don't like the movie. I thought the movie should have been more of a Netflix miniseries, like a 4-part miniseries, because for it to be a movie, I thought it was crappy. I love Harrison Ford. Always loved him as an actor, but him as the Red Hulk or as Ross, I don't see it. I didn't like the CG. I didn't like the Hulk, the Red Hulk. I didn't really like the face. I thought he was too skinny and too old. There's a lot about it I didn't like. I think the movie was too rushed, too short. It didn't really have anything really going with it. I thought it was garbage. So I see Isaiah's home now. So yeah, I was about to end this quick so I can call him, but he got home safe, and like I said before, it's kind of hard to let your youngest one go. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta do it. You all right? Huh? Yeah, I'm good. All right. So in here we have Stan Lee in the back, and that cosmic. I think that's from Ragnarok. And then we have Cable by Josh. Fucking I forget which was his last name. Then you got my favorite Captain America here. Then you got my boy Doctor Strange, which is my kid's favorite. Then you got my boy Tom Holland. Great fucking head sculpt. Beautiful, man. Then down here we got the sexy, gorgeous, fucking I think she's beautiful, man. You guys know Scarlett Johansson in Black Widow. I love this outfit, even though it's not black. I love that outfit. Then you got, Ms. Marvel. I'm sick and tired of these goddamn snakes on this motherfucking plane. My man Samuel L. Jackson, very good depiction of him. Nick Fury. You got Spider-Punk in the background. Then you got the Andrew Garfield armored Spider-Man. I don't know what happened to his eye. It's missing. Then you got I'm glad Jeremy Brenner, I believe that's his name. I'm glad he survived that horrible accident, man. Great Hawkeye there. Then you got Deadpool. Then you got the other Captain America back there in the back, Chris Evans, I mean. Then you got the mighty Thor back there. Then here we got some other big boys here. You got my boy Iron Patriot in the background. Then you got Iron Man 2, hologram, Iron Man, Mark 3 Iron Man, that is. Then you got him in a tracksuit from the Avengers Endgame. Robert Downey Jr. Then you got the beautiful Gwyneth Paltrow, or what the fuck her name is, as Rescue in the Endgame as well. Then back there you got Iron Spider. And then you have Iron Man from the Avengers Endgame, I believe, too. Right in the back. Then down here we got my custom Black Panther here. Then you got Thor. Then you got some other figures in the back that's a little hard to see. As you can see, I got the original War Machine. Then you got Shuri with the other Captain America there. Then up here up top, you got the Mondo X-Men's Wolverine. Fucking gorgeous figure, bro. Next to my Gladiator Hulk from Ragnarok. Hulk smash. Puny banner. Then back there you got my real worn Mike Tyson trunks. Signed by Mike Tyson. Yes, sir, Bob. With the certificate. All my shit is authenticated with DNA and all, y'all. So, because I know somebody gonna think, but that shit is fake. No, it's not. Don't hate. Don't hate the player. Just A2, buddy. All my shit is authentic. I even got his gloves. And just in case somebody out there want to hate, these are actually a pair that he wore in one of his fights. Yes, sirree, Bob, in one of his fights, y'all. Don't hate. And I paid a lot of money for this. I mean, a lot of money. A lot of money. That is real JS Aid. Along with that 8x10, that is also JS Aid. All my shit is the real deal, holy feel. So all your niggas and hoes know how I feel. It's like this and like that and like this, center. It's like this and like that and like this, center. I fucked up, y'all. And of course, to the beautiful Christy Swanson. Love that movie. One of the greatest B movies out there. Deadly Friend. Beep, beep. And she actually make these spikes herself. But you guys already saw this plenty of times. And for those who don't know who Hebrew Brentley is, he actually commissioned the real painting, the real canvas ink painting for Jay-Z and Beyonce for I think $3 million back in 2017 or something, or 16. So this is actually one of his art prints. And look who's signed to from him, yeah. Yes. And for those who may not know what this is, I am not going to let y'all know. Because to be honest, I don't remember. But it's a famous artist. And this mofo is worth about $15,000 all my life. and all my kids, this motherfucker's probably worth more than that now. But the last time this was appraised, it was 15 grand. And that's real ink. That's not a print. Because people love to hate. So I like to put people in their place right off the bat. And these are the Hot Toys quarter scale. You want to see how I got these scars? Hello, beautiful. That's my man Heath Ledger. Rest in peace, man. And then to my second favorite Batman after Michael Keaton, my nigga, my main man, Christian Bale, baby. Yes, motherfuckers. Christian Bale, you bastards. Then in here we got more stuff, y'all. We got that Batman Returns, Michael Keaton there, down there. Then we got the mime Jack Nicholson Joker. I do need to get the regular one. Then we got the Batman and Robin Hot Toys. I got these from I think was it Pandora's Box? This is cool. This is Sideshow's Joker, like a cartoon version of him. Really, really nice. Then of course you got the Sideshow Harley Quinn. Then we got the 66 Batman and Robin. And then from my boy Eric, Fam Eric, he actually sold me the Jim Gordon with John Blake. Then we got that, I was wondering what would break first, your spirit or your body, Mr. Wayne. And then back there, we got another Christian Bale. I am Batman Returns, bitch. Oh, shit. So I got the, I didn't even know I got the Catwoman in, motherfucker. This I got from Jayden Toys off of Whatnot. And they did send me some money back, but this didn't have the bat or the gun. But who does not like Margot Kidder? No, not Margot Kidder. What's her name? Margot Robbie, right? Or something like that. Fucking beautiful piece, man. Look at that. Look at this shit. Beautiful. Then we got the Neotech Iron Man. And then I got the other one from Eddie. Every once in a while he get Hot Toys. Then I got the Midas back there. You can't really see him because this beam is blocking it. Then you got the other Iron Man with the two little small ones. Then you got the black suit Spidey back there. Yeah. Then we got Wonder Woman. And we got Batman. I gotta take a shit. And we got Henry Cavill. I think the Batman versus Superman. And then you got the Batman from Justice League back there. So we got all that stuff there, down there. And then of course upstairs I have my, what are they? The other Batman. The Hot Toys Star Wars. Then over here I got some more crap along with family photos, and then all this stuff is everybody I met. If I met him and is autographed, I met him. Of course, I had that made. I had that commissioned back in 2016, I think. My boy Chuck, who owns World Collectibles, he had a friend who did stuff like this before I moved out here. And all that stuff, these are all, yes, I did meet Beyonce. Don't go crazy. That's actually signed by her and all this stuff. And then, yeah, you got all of this. And just different stuff. I ain't gonna show my family photos. Then we got Mr. Spike down here. Right, Spike? He's like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, I don't want to be on fucking YouTube. You fucking retarded human. And then here we got the babies. These two lazy bastards are in here. The leopard gecko. My daughter's leopard geckos. Then, Mr. Lizard here. The leopard gecko. Mr. Lizard. Then over here, I got some fruit. I ain't gonna show that. I got one of my striped knees. That motherfucker's getting big quick. It was like a baby. Now he's getting huge. Then in here, I have the newest addition to my arachnid family. He is a baboon, but he's a baby. I don't know where the hell he's at. Hiding out somewhere, or He was up there earlier. I don't know where it is. Ooh, he likes that. He loves to hide. Then this fucking bitch got huge, yo. She's almost the size of my hand. Look at her. Look at her down there. Just look at her. You can see her straight. Let me show you. She's underneath that dish. You can see her body, her legs. That bitch got huge quick. That is, I think, my rose hair. And it's like, she's aggressive. For rose hair, she's very, very aggressive. Always been, like, evil bitch. Then my other one is probably hiding out down here somewhere. I don't know where. You can't really see it. I don't know where the hell she at. Then this, I was with this one here. Oh, look. It looks like the spider's eating it now. This is my jumping spider I got when I was with my boy Tony early this month. We went to the Wayne Toy Show, and it was just one crawling on somebody's toys. Just crawling. I can't believe it. I'm so happy that he ate, that he's actually eating. He's actually feeding on a cricket. The cricket is bigger than him. So I was a little afraid. So I could get rid of those fruit flies now. But yeah, he's actually eating it now, so that's pretty dope. So he's getting pretty big. I went from being terrified of fucking looking at tarantulas on video games, and now to holding them and loving them. They're actually cool fucking pets. And you know that you guys remember that again. It's too bad I didn't get this before Bobby did this, because this would have looked badass in here. So I just leave it up here. Pretty cool. And then of course my Iron Patriot, Thor's glove. You know what that is. And then this is beautiful. This is all stuff that my daughter got. These are all real movie props from Batman. Which one was it? Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight? No, Dark Knight. That's all real props from the movie, from production. And I had that commission, or basically had it done. So yeah, it's amazing how I went from just showing you guys what I picked up today to easily just saying fuck it and just, it's funny, y'all. It's fucking hilarious. So anyway, y'all, thanks for watching again. I guess I'll end it back with where I started. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show y'all, my Hot Toys Batmobiles here. So we got the 89 Batmobile, then we got the Tumbler, and then of course we got Angry Man here, Mr. Lizard. Hey, Mr. Lizard, wake up. Wake up. He mad now because I woke him up. Look at him hissing and shit. He angry. Why you wake me up, bro? Then of course, Roberto. And yes, this is real authenticated, signed. Booyah. Oh, and of course, I forgot this one here, my friends, the brothers. I forgot to show him. So this is the Sideshow. So this is Sideshow's Dr. Doom, and I repainted it myself years ago, and I had somebody commission this. And then of course there are worse things out than vampires tonight. Like what? Like me. I would have loved it if I could have had a VHS done, but fucking came out phenomenal. Thanks to Bobby again over at Michael's. And then you got this. This one was done. You could see the difference on how Bobby did this and how the other Michaels, not too far from them, did this one. It's a huge difference on that and this. I mean, I like it, but imagine how nice this would have came out if I did better borders and stuff. Then, of course, these are also from Hebrew Brintley. Then, of course, like real authentic African stuff. None of this is like remade in China. This is all from Africa. Everything I have in my house, everything has significance. And, of course, for those who want to see what a banging ass $5,000 massage chair cost, there you go. I just brought this. Of course, some of y'all think I was crazy considering that I knew I was going to Georgia. Georgia, yeah. And of course, to y'all, like Mike, I'm not really a Michael Jordan fan as far as he goes as a person, but as a basketball player, the dude is a beast. And yes, this is a real jersey. No haters. And yes, that is. I ain't gonna say it. Just look at it. And there you have it. Whoop, there it is. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.